All right, so all right, that's the middle, right? That's camera. Okay. All right, so welcome to Yutao Life. My name is Michael, and this is our live session in the morning. So my channel is about Tai Chi Qigong, a special type of exercise. So while we're waiting for more people to join the room, and I will give an introduction to this special type of exercise. And okay, could you let me know if there are people showing up? Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. All right, so Tai Chi Gong is a very special type of exercise. So first, let's talk about the phrase, the name. It's Tai Chi Qigong. In fact, these are 4 Chinese characters, or 2 actually Chinese words. And the first phrase is Tai Chi. Tai Chi is an ancient phrase, in fact, being around in China for at least 4,000 years, if it's not longer. And so it's also a philosophical term, and it's basically it has a lot of meanings. So there's no single English word translation for it. Just like yoga from India, Tai Chi stays as a English word right now. But for us, what is Tai Chi? Tai Chi, in fact, is a form of energy, and it is a form of primordial energy. It's believed in the creation story, the Chinese version of creation story, especially in Taoism. And it's believed that Tai Chi existed before the creation of the world. And once the world is created, Tai Chi is still around. Okay, so it is in everything, and it is also in our body. So let me quote. I don't know if you have heard about a Taoist classic by the name Tao Te Ching. And it's very popular in the sense that it's probably one of the most translated texts in the world, and comparable even to the Bible, probably even more translations than the Bible. If you search on Google it or search on YouTube, you'll find actually many versions, audiobooks, okay, dedicated to Tao Te Ching, and they are actually from different translations. Even English translation, there can be about 100 different translations. All right, so in it, there's a verse called the way or the Tao, T-A-O. That's also the word I used for my channel, called Yutao. Tao refers to the way or the ultimate truth in Taoism or in Chinese philosophy. And so Tao is the ultimate truth, but it does not have form. Okay, does not have manifestation. So Tao will generate the world in the following kind of sequence, according to Tao Te Ching, according to Lao Tzu. So the verse basically says that Tao, or the Tao, gives birth to 1, and 1 gives birth to 2, 2 gives birth to 3, and 3 gives the birth of 10,000 things. And 10,000 things is a phrase in Tao Te Ching referring to basically our universe, our world, including everything there, including human beings, right? So the first step in this creation story is Tao give birth to 1. So what is 1? 1 actually is Tai Chi. 1 is Tai Chi, and 1 gives birth to 2, and 2 here means yin and yang, the yin force and the yang force, right? So I don't know if you have have seen a Tai Chi logo. A Tai Chi logo is a big circle, and inside it there are 2 fish, okay, moving around with each other. And the one fish is black, the other fish is white. So the white fish represents yang force, or yang energy, and the black fish represents the yin force, or the yin energy. So Tai Chi is a perfect union of the yin force or yin energy and the yang energy, right? So that's basically what Tai Chi is. And so in Tai Chi Qigong, we're gonna, of course, hopefully in the end work with and cultivate and transform this Tai Chi energy into other types of energy that our body, our life, health will rely on. Right? So that's kind of general idea. So what about the Tai Chi? And a good analogy to further, if you are new, if you haven't heard about the Tai Chi before, and a good analogy is crude oil. Okay, so we know that crude oil can be processed, refined, to produce other products, including gasoline and so on. Right. So Tai Chi, as a form of primordial energy, which is in perfect harmony of the yin energy and yang energy, can be cultivated and refined and further transformed into other types of energy. Right. So that's what Tai Chi means for us, or in this exercise called the Tai Chi Qigong. And now how about the Qigong? Okay, that's also a phrase, but it consists of two words. The first word is Qi. So we'll talk about Qi first. And the Qi, again, has quite a few meanings. And so that's why it states also as a word. Well, I mean, English word right now. And for us, two meanings. The first meaning, Qi, refers to the air. We breathe in and out. And this is called external breathing, right? We breathe in, breathe out the qi or the air through our nose and the lungs, okay? And which is very important, right? Because it provides oxygen we'll need for our body, for all the chemical, physical reaction going on in our body, oxygen. And so it's related to energy. And the second meaning of qi actually is the flow of energy itself in our body. So in our system, it's believed that different types of energy will move in different channels in our body. And the flow of energy is also called qi, right? For example, our lungs, of course, has its energy. The energy of the lung will be called lung energy. And our liver will, of course, has its energy. And the liver energy and the lung energy differ from each other. So the lung energy and its flow is also called, it's not also, it's actually can be called lung or liver qi, and so on, and so on. So that's basically qi. All right, so our exercises will definitely use both qi, okay, external qi and internal qi. In other words, we're going to use external breathing to inhale and exhale the air, or in particular oxygen. And we're going to use internal breathing to move and channel our internal energy, right? So that's what the qi is. How about the gong? Okay, gong, three meanings. Okay, the first meaning is the work, the amount of work we put into the practice or the exercise. The second is the skills we learn, acquire, and master. Okay, the skills. The third meaning of gong is the results, or the achievements. Okay, by applying, mastering good skills, put it into a lot of effort, and we're gonna achieve, improve our so-called results. Okay, and put together, that's gong. So for viewers, if you are new, you are not familiar with the gong fu and gong, and I want to point you to a Disney blockbuster movie called Kung Fu Panda. Very popular. I forgot which year. I actually watched it with my family. My kids loved it. And if you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend, okay? Kung Fu Panda. It's a wonderful movie. And now Kung Fu there, basically it referring to the achievements of Panda. Panda is a martial artist. Okay, he was not. But he magically, okay, learned martial arts, eventually became a real high-level fighter. And so his kung fu is just wonderful, very high level, right? So that's also gong, right? So put together Tai Chi Qigong, okay, about energy, about energy flow, and about the skills, okay, the work we put into, and eventually the results we're gonna get, the achievements. So now, in one sentence, Tai Qigong is a body-mind energetic exercise targeting at working with the energy inside our body. Okay, that's a one-liner, for Tai Qigong. Any questions? Let me pause a little bit. How many people are in the room? Yeah. All right. So yeah, we are starting in a live session on YouTube, and seems like the algorithm has not found us yet, and so all right. So I'll keep going, and we'll see how it goes, and if we can find ways to promote my channel and also live session, so that it will be accessible to more people. All right. So that's a kind of a introduction to Tai Chi Qigong. So what we exactly do in Tai Chi Qigong? Three things in order to exercise directly the energy inside our body. The first thing we do is gentle, slow, mindful movements. So we're gonna move, okay, our body, and different poses, different movements of our arms, palms, legs, and so on. So, but make it different, make Tai Chi Gong different in terms of body movements, is that we will move in a gentle, slow, mindful way. Okay, so most exercises, even in walk, right, it's not about how you slow down, right? You want to make it faster, you want to make it stronger, and all basically to kind of you push your physics, okay, to next level, so that you have your blood flow faster, and so you get the benefits, right? That's for regular exercises. But for Tai Chi Gong, it's the opposite, right? You want to slow down, you want to do it gently, and because the purpose is different. Regular exercises will mostly exercise your muscles and your, for example, tendons and joints, right? And give them a pressure, and so that they will react. They will have to perform, and so your blood will be pumped and flow faster. Your heartbeat is going to increase. That will deliver the health benefits, right? That's all right. That's just regular sports. It's just different approach. But Tai Chi Qigong take the opposite. Want to kind of slow down? We still move, not the static, okay? But still move. But the purpose of the movements is to eventually work with the energy instead of the muscles and the tendons and the joints. All right, so first thing, gentle, slow, mindful movements. Second thing is the breathing pattern. Okay, deep, soft breathing internally and externally, right? That's also a little bit different from regular exercises. You want to breathe harder, okay, so that you want to pump more oxygen into your system, and then it will generate energy to support running, jumping, and reacting in sports. That's all right. That's nothing wrong. And but Tai Chi Gong, we're gonna breathe first deep and long, and the purpose again, okay. And and also the breathe should follow our movements. Again, the purpose is different, right? The purpose here, breathing internally or externally, is to work with our energy, right? So that's the second thing we do. We apply certain breathing patterns, coordinating it with our body movements. All right, and the third thing we do, mindfulness, okay? And that is we're gonna calm down our mind, be concentrated, but our mind is a gentle, good observer, okay? It's gonna observing what's going on with our body in motion, and what's going on with our breathing internally or externally. And basically, first, the mind is observer. It's participating as an observer. Second is that it's also coordinating there. Okay, so our breathing motion will be coordinated. All right, so that's mindfulness, and we'll be mindful of some parts of our body. Sometimes we'll always maintain a overall awareness of our whole body, of what's really going on, right? But in a calm way. Okay, it's not an active observer. It's a calm and gentle observer. That's the term I want to want to use. All right, so three things. Okay, slow, gentle, mindful movements, internal, external breathing patterns, and mindfulness. Okay, put them together, and so that we'll be able to exercise the energy inside our body. And the goals, of course, is to have health benefits, both mentally and physically. All right, that's a kind of a little bit long, introduction about Tai Chi Qigong. Any questions? Any people in the room? All right, yeah, so welcome to my channel. My name is Michael, and my channel is about the Tai Chi Qigong, a very special type of exercise. And so I just give a very, I would say, kind of a long, little bit long kind of introduction to Tai Chi Qigong. So in short, Tai Chi Qigong is a body-mind energetic exercise targeting at working with our energy. And we do three things. We use slow, gentle motions or movements. We apply specific breathing patterns, internal or external. Third is we will have our mindfulness all the way in our exercise. Right? Put them together. We're gonna activate, cultivate, and transform the energy in our body so that once our energy flow is free, is strong, and is also in some sense rich, abundant, then we'll have good results, okay, good benefits in terms of mental health as well as physical health. Okay, so that Tai Chi Qigong is. All right, so let me have some demonstration. So how many people are in the room right now? Yeah. So so if you have questions, you can type on the screen, and I can answer your question because we just started our live sessions, and YouTube somehow the algorithm hasn't found us yet, and so I will have a little bit more time here and want to be flexible. If you have questions, I can answer your questions. If not, I can demo one movement from a famous sequence of Tai Chi Gong called the 8 Piece of Brocade. Then we can digest this movement and talk about all the details in a little bit, right? Any questions from even I don't know how many viewers are in the room or how many viewers are watching from outside? Yeah, you are invited to join in, and if you have questions, I can answer your question first before I do the demonstration. All right, so because still not many viewers are in the room, so what I think I will do. How about I do a Tai Chi movement and instead of the 8 brocade. All right, should I do a cloud hands? And maybe I'll do cloud hands. All right, okay. All right, so I'm doing. Okay, all right. All right. So I'm not sure if you are in the room and watching the my kind of little demo of. So how many are people still there? Yeah. So what I did is called the cloud hands. Okay. And so I want to demo basically the body motion first. Okay. The body motion, in fact, is kind of a slow, right? Slow and coordinated, gentle also. In terms of what I'm doing is I'm moving basically my two palms or hands, and one palm is up, the other palm is down, and then they switch and so on, right? All right, so this is called gentle, slow, motion, okay, or movements, right? So we're not, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm adjusting my assistant. Let me adjust because I cannot see myself on the screen. Okay, adjust right. So let's do a little exercise. Okay, so this is to demo basically the motion, and I would invite you to actually join me and give it a try. Okay, and see if this is the first time for you to kind of maybe try a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it look probably easy. Okay, it's actually look easy. Okay, but let's try. Okay, let's try. Not immediately. I will lead you to this so-called cloud hands, a foundational movement in Tai Chi Qigong. And right. Okay, so let's lift our palms. Okay, lift our hands. Okay, and to the front of your chest. Okay, and your fingers are touched each other. Okay, left fingers and the right fingers, they touch each other. All right, then separate them. Okay, and now let's be mindful of your fingers and also palms. Right, let's curl the fingers to hold soft fists, left and right. Right, and then extend, stretch your fingers to get the so-called palms. Right, the palms now facing each other. If you hold your soft fists, soft, okay, not firm, firm. We want a soft fists, right? Then extend your fingers, stretch, right? It's called the close, clenched soft fists. Extend your fingers, you get soft palms. Okay, it's open. So close, open, close, open. All right, let's do it together. How about let's do 5 reps, okay? Close, open, be mindful, close, open, close, open, close, slow down a little bit, open, close, open. Right, so first you'll find that when you slow down, it becomes more difficult. Okay, if you do fast, everybody can do it, okay? But now if you do it slowly, close, and then slowly extend them, become more difficult, all right? So that's why, you think it's easy, right? But if you slow down, it becomes difficult, that's why, right? You will ask, no, I should be able to, if I can do it fast, I should be able to do it slow. Okay, think about it. Think about, of course, slow will be more difficult. All right, okay. Don't worry, I will talk about more. Not just today. But I want you experience it if you are in the room. Okay, I invite you, encourage you to join me. All right. Next, we're gonna rotate our 2 palms around our wrist. Right. So you can also do it a little bit faster. Okay, we can do that. Rotate outwardly. Okay, now you add the closing and open of your fist, right? So fingers closing, open, and rotate, right? Now let's slow down. Once you find it, you got it, slow down, okay? Again, it becomes a little bit more difficult, right? But that's okay. And you can gaze at your palms gently. And of course, our mind now connect to our palms. Okay, let's rotate outwardly while closing, opening our palms or fists simultaneously, 5 reps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, relax, 4, 5. All right, now hold your soft fists. Okay, now let's start to rotate. Okay, your 2 forearms or your 2 big arms, up arms, are kind of at your side of your chest. Okay, they touch, right? You want to restrict your upper arm, okay, a little bit. Now let's rotate. Hold your soft fist steady and your wrist also steady. Okay, let's rotate your forearm around the elbow joints. Okay, okay. You can, if you want, to do it faster. Okay, faster, faster, easy. Okay, now let's slow down. Okay, 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now let your wrist and the fingers join the rotation. Okay? So your fingers are closing, opening, your palms are rotating around your wrist joints. Now your forearm are rotating around your elbow joints. Okay? Okay, let's count. Once you found it, it's a little bit awkward, and be patient. Okay, patience is also a very important part of Tai Chi Gong, because we want to slow down, we want to become soft, right? All right, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now hold your soft fist, hold your wrist steady, hold your elbow joints. You would guess that now next I'm gonna rotate my two arms around my shoulder joints, okay? Again, you can do them faster, okay? One, maybe three, faster ones, right? Then do slow down. Slow ones, one, two, be mindful, okay? Three, all right. You would guess what we're gonna do next, right? Now when I release all the joints, okay, from your fingertips to your wrist, elbow joints, and shoulder joints, right? You wanna rotate, engage all of them, okay? Just try, okay? Whether you really are engaging all of them or not, don't worry, don't worry. So what are we doing? We're using two arms from shoulder joints to fingertips, drawing two big vertical circles. Okay, let's do 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll find that your body start to help, right? The rotation, and your legs. 5. All right, now hide your left arm behind you, okay? Only rotate the right one, okay? Up and down, left and right, all the joints are rotating. Let's be mindful one by one. How about while you are rotating your whole arms, okay, be mindful of your shoulder joints. All right, it's rotating. How about your elbow joints? Make sure that your elbow joints are rotated, or it is right now one, just rotating. Down to your wrist joint. Is that rotating? Is it rotating? Yes. How about your palm and fingers? Yes. They are kind of rotating. Okay. Closing and opening a little bit, right? All right, now how about your body? Okay. When up, your body turn to left. When it drop down, your body to the right. So your body start to also rotate in sync with your arm, right? When it goes up, okay, your body turn to left. When it reach peak, your body is facing forward, and then when right palm going down, turn to right, right? All right, now let's bring back the left arm. All right, when your right arm or palm at its peak, okay, you join your left palm. Okay, sorry about the coughing. My assistant coughed a little bit. All right, so okay, your left is at its valley. Okay, my right is at its peak, right? When my right drops down, okay, you lift your left. So left is peak, right is at its valley. Left coming down, right going up. Okay, left coming up, right going down. Left down, right up. Left up, right down. All right, now let's try to make it more continuous. Left is up, right is down. Left down, right is up. Left up, right is down. Left down, right up. All right, now start to move them as continuous as possible. Don't worry if you feel like, okay, am I doing right? Okay, don't worry, just do it, keep doing it, right? The purpose is to gradually get the coordination between your two palms or hands, right? All right, now you find your body start to, move along, right? So that's a pattern, right? The pattern is always there. One palm is up, the other palm is down, and then they swap, right? They switch. The lower one goes up, the upper one coming down, and gradually you find that now, when the body turns to the left, my left is up. Okay, then they switch left, then we turn the body to the right side. Now, if you turn the right side, the right is up, left is down. Then they say switch to the left. Okay, switch, move, turn to the right, and all right. So now let's count. Let's do 3 reps, okay? Left, switch, turn to the right, switch. 2, left, switch, 2, right, switch. 3, left, switch, 3, right, switch. All right. Now let's keep the flow going. Okay, keep the flow going, and relax your body and breathe naturally. Okay, we are doing it a little bit faster than usual, than usually we do in Tai Chi Gong, right? But again, the purpose is to find the coordination. All right, so this is cloud hands. Okay, it's like you can have the imagery that you are so tall, and it's a beautiful afternoon, sunny, white clouds in the sky, and you are so tall that you basically your whole torso is in the clouds. All right, now you use your left, right palms to kind of brush the clouds left and right. Right, maybe try to view, have the farthest sight you'll get, right? All right. Okay, now you want to slow down and also gradually reduce the size of your circles, right? And your palms now are in front of you, and the palms are drawing actually two very small vertical circles, right? Then further reduce, and to the degree that you are almost motionless, and then stop. Inhale, okay, and then inhale, you stand up, bring the two palms to your chin, and exhale, drop the palms, okay? Let's rotate our palms and lift our palms. Inhale to your chin and drop the palms, exhale. All right, let's do called recentering. Spread the palms forward, inhale, and bring the palms to your lower belly, exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Palms on top of each other on your lower belly. And then relax and drop your palms. Right. So this is called the cloud hands, a very foundational movement in Tai Chi Gong, and it can be varied to other movements, right? So if I, for example, I'm doing this, okay? If I'm doing this, okay? Basically, it's a cloud hands, all right? It is a cloud hands, and I can do this, right? And I can do other movements a lot, okay? Many movements, basically based on the cloud hands. And all right, any questions? I don't know if you tried a little bit. And so how many people right now in the room? 2? Yes. Yeah. All right. So so that's just a little demonstration of the cloud hands, and of course more to come. And next movement, maybe let's. I don't know if you like to see more demo. If viewers from outside or viewers are already in the room, and if you have questions, I can answer your questions, or you want to know more about the Tai Chi and Tai Chi Qigong, or any kind of body-mind energetic exercises from China. Yeah, maybe yoga also is fine. So I want to introduce, maybe talk a little bit about my system. So based on a little bit about myself, I started learning and practicing Tai Chi Gong in college, and have been doing that for the last 35 years. And of course, I learned from different schools and also from various masters. And also, I'm a scholar, so I studied it, deeply myself. So based on my 35 plus years of experiences and insights, and also my own achievements, and Kung Fu, in other words, I put together a system called the BAHA system. BAHA represents acronym for balance and harmony. So it's a balance harmony system for Tai Chi Gong. And I think it's a wonderful system, accessible to beginners and intermediate levels and the more advanced practitioners. And so I start to teach in person, also online. So if you know anybody who may be interested, or even you are a Tai Chi practitioner for already 30 years, okay, we can exchange, talk to each other. And I found a lot of course, traditional schools are wonderful, but a lot of misunderstanding right now, especially in the general public, about Tai Chi Qigong, about Tai Chi Qigong as a body-mind exercise, as a martial art form, or other things. So if you get on YouTube, you can search Tai Chi, and it's good. There are many different styles. It's also kind of troubling because I would say 90% are not Tai Chi Qigong at all. Okay, not Tai Chi even. Okay, but it's unfortunate. It's always the case, just like yoga. Yoga is very popular, but yoga has 8 branches, and asana, body form, is the 3rd branch, I think. Okay, and energy, and now more about spirituality and so on. So kind of forgotten, and most people focus on just the posture and asana, and for I think for wrong reason to do yoga, and you know, and further, even the masters, the teachers, or experienced teachers, to me, I think I also watched a lot of. I started the yoga practice because I want to incorporate yoga, which is again a wonderful art from India, and it's much deeper, much than most people probably would understand. Even the teachers, okay, teachers. So it's very unfortunate that a lot of misunderstanding, and also led to not benefits, but unfortunately side effects, okay, injury, and and so on. So the same thing is also going on in Tai Chi, unfortunate. And so I want to provide my system to the world based on my study and my achievements, so that more people can really know what real true Tai Chi is all about, and then they can learn and practice and get the benefits mentally and physically, right? So that's basically the purpose. Okay, any questions if you are already in the room? Right, so, okay, how many people right now? Right, so I'll have another demo of a movement from 8 pieces of brocade, a traditional sequence of Tai Chi Qigong called 8 pieces of brocade. And you can search online about it, get more information. And you can also, oh, I forgot to mention, for Tai Chi Qigong, NIH, National Institute of Health, maintains a very good website about Tai Chi Qigong as well as yoga. But I think I read actually both from time to time. And the Tai Chi website by NIH is much more rich in the sense that it provides a lot of information, but yoga relatively not as much. All right, so you can Google offline after my live session, NIH Tai Chi Qigong, and find more information, knowledge, and recent medical studies about their potential benefits for all kinds of medical conditions. And of course, NIH's professional advice and concerns also advice there. So it's a very balanced, I think, objective assessment of Tai Chi Qigong, especially from the medical or scientific point of view, right? So I would recommend to you search for NIH Tai Chi Qigong and find some scientific objective assessment of Tai Chi Qigong. And myself also is a scientist, so I think science, especially medical science, more than actually biological science, can be incorporated into Tai Chi. Okay, they are coherent. Okay, there's no contradiction there, and from different angles. Okay, but okay, there's nothing that against the science. All right, but okay, that's just a different direction or discussion we can have in the future. All right, so our demo also talk about one movement from the 8 piece of brocade. Okay, right. So I'll take a horse stance, 2 feet apart. Again, if you are in the room, you are invited to join. At least give it a try. Follow my instruction. All right. So we'll bend our knees, sit into a horse stance. Okay, I call this horse stance, and my torso, neck, and head upright. Relax. All right. All right. So I stand up. Inhale. Okay, spread my palms and bring palms to the front. Exhale. Horse stance again. All right, now I rotate my body slightly to the right. Also rotate my palms. Left palm facing down, right palm facing up. All right, then I'm rotating to the left side and standing up. Inhale, meanwhile, push the 2 palms, one down, one up. All right, hold it a little bit, then I'm sitting down into the horse stance and the palms coming back. Okay, the left palm lifted to and the right palm dropping to my middle section. In other words, this is the core area. Okay, horse stance. Right, then I rotate my body slightly to the right and now separate the palms. One pushing down, the other one push up. Inhale. All right, now palms coming back to the middle section. Sit into horse stance. Exhale. Okay, that's a complete wrap. Next one, rotate to my left side. Now standing up. Inhale. Meanwhile, pushing the palms, one up, one down. Inhale. And hold it then. Okay, palms coming back to the middle section. Exhale, horse stance. Rotate to the right side. Separate the palms and pushing them left and right. Okay, inhale. All right, now coming back. And horse stance, I want to end it, so horse stance, palms are down. All right, so end it. I shift my weight to my right leg, find a balance, then bring my left back to the right. Okay, feet are together, stand up, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, I spread my palms, then bring the palm to the front. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees slightly, bring the palms to my lower belly and cover the lower belly. The palms on top of each other, then both palms cover the lower belly and standing up. Inhale. Close your eyes, exhale. Okay, couple more breaths to relax. Inhale. Short breath will be fine. Exhale, relax. Inhale again. Exhale, relax. All right, now drop your palms and open your eyes. All right, so this is movement 3 in the original 8-piece brocade. Okay, 8 movements. And so what is it? Okay, so if you look at the key movement is you press one palm down, one palm up. Okay, and that's the key posture. And the name of it is called separating the sky from the earth. Okay, sky is our roof or ceiling. Earth is the floor, right? Now, the imagery is like the ceiling and the floor getting together, and you want to separate them, okay? Using your palm. So one palm up, one palm down, right? Then you swap the palms. Right? So if I do it this way, right? You'll see videos on YouTube or TikTok like this, right? And they call it the Tai Chi Qigong. Is that Tai Chi Qigong? No, it's Tai Chi movement, sort of. Okay, this is more like aerobics, right? Aerobics. So we're using more coarse energy, in other words, the muscle and and also our joints quite a lot, right? In a harder way, but that's not Tai Chi Qigong. It's not, okay, to be honest. And we actually did it in the Tai Chi Qigong format: gentle, slow motion, breathing patterns, and mindfulness. Okay, so that we're not really directly exercising our muscles or joints, make them faster, stronger, and so on. And they will benefit from our energetic exercise, but we're not directly try to make our thighs stronger or joints actually stronger. Okay, it's not. And want to pump our heart faster and so on. That's all right. Aerobics are wonderful exercise. I'm not against it. Definitely no. Okay, I already explained it in the very beginning. It's just a different exercise. Okay, but we did it in the Tai Chi way. Right? Tai Chi way. All right. So what's exactly doing, right? So when we pressing the palms up and down, and we kind of direct the energy. Okay, some of the energy actually through the arms, left arm going down, and most energy because we stand up using the horse stance to pump, to push or move. Pump probably is the wrong word; it's too harsh. Move the energy upward and the right palm to the sky. Okay, and then this side, I use my left palm and arm to move the energy down. Okay, then I switch sides. Okay, I switch sides. Right. So by the movements of legs and arms, we kind of move the energy in a little bit more sophisticated way. So one side is down, the other side is up. That's our internal energy. Now how about the external energy? When we do this, okay, my left palm is connected to the earth. Okay, that's the yin energy, and my right palm is holding the sky or upholding the sky, receiving actually the positive energy. So external energy in terms of the yang energy from the heaven and yin energy from the earth, they start to communicate through our body. Okay, and that's the second way to interpret it. So first is we use the arms up, arms down, and to move channel actually the internal energy up and down in a specific way, so that we'll see the benefits, okay, the health benefits. Another way is that if we add a little bit of meditation on it, it'll become a way to connect our body energy with the external energy, including the yang energy, because the sky or the heaven, basically the sun, is the source of yang energy, and our earth is the source of yin energy. Okay, we will use our body to kind of connect them. Okay, that's next level. Okay, it's not, but right now we focus on internal energy only. All right, any questions for this demonstration? Okay, so yeah, how many people are there? All right, so if you're in the room, I'm curious, why you're here. If you want to share a little bit about your information, or you have any questions, we can handle a few questions, because we started the YouTube a couple of days ago, and we ran into some technical glitch yesterday, and this is our, I think, formally the second time we give it a try, and we really hope the platform will find us and will recommend more people to join, and we did well in other platforms. And we hope that they will generate enough interest and to provide this wonderful art, share this wonderful art with the very general population, population of viewers. Okay, any questions from you, if you happen to? For new viewers. Yeah, so we'll probably will advertise a little bit more, and to further promote our live session. Okay, on YouTube, yeah. I think YouTube is a wonderful international platform, and we don't want to give it up for now, and we'll keep a try. If you have any suggestions how we're gonna promote, and and you can also let us know. We'll explore. We find out how to promote our live session. Okay. All right. So lastly, should I do demo another? Huh? All right, so we'll probably end the live session, and thank you all for tuning in. And if you know anyone who will be interested in Tai Chi Qigong, and I also published many videos a year ago, and I believe there are also wonderful exercises. If you know somebody may be interested, or you actually also can explore my YouTube channel a little bit more. And so we'll probably call it a day now, and we'll actually try it again tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and wish you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. See you next time. Bye-bye.